allies gathered in Durotar. This is a very exciting time. Join us, Dreddy Dude. It is time to set sail for the Dragon Isles.
I have answers if you have questions.
I am so excited. Are you ready to begin our journey to our adventure together?
Keep an eye out for anything interesting.
Our preliminary expedition has made landfall in the Dragon Isles. Thanks to the efforts of those brave Dragonscale Expedition members, we've established a protected landing site in the Dragon Isles and made contact with the Dragonflight's embassy. Are you prepared to accompany us on our next journey our next voyage to the Dragon Isles?
Let me know. The expedition, Zeppelin, shouldn't be too long now. Please, chat with your fellow explorers while we wait.
Here we go. Is our Zeppelin?
Adventurers, we shall depart for the
defiant Dragonscale in all its spiky glory. All aboard for adventure, my friends.
Finally! I could have flown there and back again by now.
I did not mind at all. While waiting, I captured some vibrant images of the coastal wildlife.
You'll get plenty of pictures in the Dragon Isles. So many new species to document.
And maybe get eaten by.
I captained hundreds of smuggling operations, launched right under Elisand's nose. If anyone understands subtlety in navigation, it is I.
Got a lookout deck up the top here.
Look at those ancient towers.
I can't wait to climb them.
Imagine the mysteries they must hold.
And all those fancy decorations we can smelt into ingots for new armor.
Focus! Keep your eyes on the sky. You never know when danger might swoop in.
Alright, we're here. We made it to the Dragon
Welcome
Isles.
to the Dragon Isles, adventurers.
This will be the adventure of a lifetime.
It's a fire round so far.
Have you anything new to recite?
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
That proto-dragon looks hungry.
Don't mistake the expedition's scholarly pursuits for timidness, Dreddy Dude. We are not recluses studying books in far-off towers. We are adventurers, hunting down knowledge first-hand in every corner of Azeroth. That passion for adventure often leads us onto the path of perils and hazards, and a few expedition members have bitten off a little more than they could chew.
I look forward to hearing what you've learned.
I'd swear that those proto-dragons edge closer to camp every time I turn my back. Those are not the dragons Amissian invited us here to meet. Proto-dragons are ruthless predators who cannot be reasoned with. We must be ruthless in return. Cull their numbers and keep their ambitions in check, or this expedition will be over before it begins.
Anything for an ally.
You look like you've got skill.
You didn't bring much baggage either, eh? All I need is my tools and Lucky Rock. We'll get everything else here, everything else we need here as we go.
Craft your goods with care.
These proto-drags are unlike any I've seen before on Azeroth. Their scales appear to be naturally flame resistant, stronger than steel, and don't lose flexibility in the process. Incredible. My artisans, all of them, are clamoring to get their hands on some of those scales to work with. Start with the whelps. The smaller scales should be more pliable until we've mastered our techniques with them.
We'll have plenty for you next time.
I suggest we keep moving.
Abyssian said that Wrathion will be waiting for us at the embassy atop the hill.
Hopefully it's under attack. I could use a good fight.
Alright, let's go look at some quests. So we're killing the proto-drake whelps, we're rescuing some people. and killing drakes. So let's head towards our first rescue people up here. So we just picked up a quest here, Dragonite supplies. Proto-Dragon must have snatched this bag of supplies off an unlucky Dragonscale Expedition member. Cataloger Jakes in Wingrest Academy will know what best to do with it. So we found the Pathfinder Poppy. That's them there. It's funny being carried around by a little proto-dragon. Alright, so our last person is hanging on a chain there.
Your acquaintance, Syndrax.
Well met!
I have answers if you have questions.
Dragons are not here to meet us, as Abyssian said they would be.
Let me know what you find.
How unusual. Abyssian told us that Wrathion would be awaiting our arrival along with an ambassador for Alexstrasza the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. It isn't like a dragon to break a promise. At least this eager Draconoid is here to greet us. Would you kindly inquire when the others shall arrive?
Keep an eye out for anything interesting.
Ready to serve.
It is truly an honor to be the first member of the Dragonflights to welcome you to these shores. I am Cadet Syndrax. Please forgive my nerves, this is my first assignment. And what an incredible assignment it is. Welcome again. Should we shake hands? I believe I read somewhere that your kind likes to do that. My apologies, was I staring? You must forgive me, but I have never seen anyone from beyond the Isles before. I've heard stories of your kind, but never seen one of you in person, much less more than one. I am new to the brood, not that it would have mattered, it has been thousands of years since mortals were welcomed in this embassy. So this used to be an embassy for mortals? According to my history teacher, yes. Thousands of years ago, I think he said. History was never my strength though. I trust the Dragonspawn to tell me what I need to know. You can ask Ambassador Fastraz in the embassy tower behind me if you want to learn more. Why aren't the dragons here to meet us?
Please enjoy, yes. I had expected Major Domo Silistra and Wrathion to be here by now. But I am honored to be the one to welcome you to the Dragon Isles. On my first real assignment, no less. What good fortune. Oh, do you need my help?
I do not know. As I said, this is my first assignment. Let me think on what to do.
I'm always here to help.
I wish I knew more about how to welcome you to the Dragon Isles, but I'm only the sentry. You could try talking to Ambassador Fastraz in the visitor center. He might be able to answer more of your questions before the dragons arrive. Mind your step in there. He was clearing out rubble last I saw.
So you two were adversaries before leading this expedition together?
Yes. The Horde and Alliance have a long history of rivalry. But Tori and I pursue knowledge, not violence.
And adventure! Knowledge is only half the fun.
Dragonflights welcome you to these shores, honored Tauren guest. Queen Alexstrasza offers her warmest greetings and awaits the opportunity to host you at the life pools when your journey takes you there. But do not rush beyond your own desire. It has been thousands of years since feet of your kind walked this land. It can wait a while longer. Why is the embassy in ruins? You have my sincerest apologies for the current state of the embassy. We have only recently begun repairs to restore this embassy to its former glory as a shining beacon to all denizens of Azeroth. I trust that the hospitality of the dragonkin you meet along your journey more than make up for the lack of physical comforts. Please rest as long as you would like, before taking in the wonders of the Dragon Isles at your own pace. The Dragonflights are proud to have been entrusted by the Titans as guardians of Azeroth, but they recognize they are not alone on this planet or in that effort. This embassy was established to welcome mortals to our shores and teach them about our charge, our flights, and our ways, all in the hopes that mortals would choose willingly to stand alongside us in defense of Azeroth when needed.
Take this guide. It shows the embassy's many amenities. If they weren't all in disrepair, that is.
So, signing the Embassy Visitor log. Embassy Visitor log is a massive tome with a number indicating it is only the recent in a long archive of such logs. Each page is filled with an elegant handwritten form for each visitor to fill out. First column asks your name, go with Djaradin. Arrival time, today's date, hour, minute and second. Purpose of our visit. Let's go with Aid the Dragonflights.
Joy it is to see new signatures in the visitor's log after all these years.
Having a look at the welcome message.
Queen Alexstrasza is far more impressive than any statue you'll find in the Isles.
Welcome, friend of the Dragonflights. May your journey in the Dragon Isles bring you tranquility, confidence, and camaraderie. While you travel these isles, reflect on this portion of the tablet has been broken off. Remember our oaths to Azeroth, symbolized in the oath stones at the seats of power for each Dragonflight. We ask, this portion has been broken off, for life and for Azeroth. Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. Toddy and their leader have requested a survey report on the surrounding area immediately. Luckily, I have acquired an enchanted telescope and surveyor's disc that will help us scout out the nearby areas from the safety of the clouds. Unluckily, I am deathly afraid of heights and cannot bring myself to set foot on the contraption. You are not afraid of heights, are you?
We will have justice.
I've enchanted the telescope to reach out nearby points of interest. Simply give it an order and hold on for the ride. Let's hop on that and have a look. So we've got calibrate the telescope to find a nearby source of power, nearby ally, and nearby danger.
Incredible! The elements here surge with power.
Now we're looking for allies. People flying around on dragons.
I'm gonna race them!
And searching for danger. Look kinda like the Mogu in Pandaria.
Can't see a fancier fight with that one.
I thought for certain you would plummet to your death from up there. Thanks again for taking the risk, so that I was not required to.
Death to all who oppose us.
No, I'm happy to keep my feet planted firmly right here on the ground.
Fine crafts.
Have you got the scales yet? The alchemists are getting antsy, and that always makes me nervous.
When you need more goods, let me
Our artisans will put these to good use, thank you.
Fine crafts take practice.
I am ready. What do you need?
That may dissuade them from attacking the expedition camps for a time. It's eat or be eaten in the Dragon Isles, Dready Dude. You'd do well to remember that.
Anything for an ally.
May this brazier once more guide every peaceful denizen of Azeroth to these shores.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
The embassy is looking better already. Is every Tauren as helpful as you are? I can't wait to meet more.
I'm always here to help.
I've never known the Majordomo to be late to anything, much less this late to something this important. Most unusual. I could use my emergency signal flare to alert them to your arrival, then they would come rushing to greet you immediately. I've never fired my emergency signal flare before though.
Please enjoy your time here. We were trained to only use these signal flares if the situation is dire. But I suppose this is a type of emergency. There! Majordomo Solistra will arrive soon.
Does the Majordomo personally respond to every call for help?
Oh, yes! In times of trouble, there is no one Queen Alexstrasza trusts more.
Here they come!
Incredible.
Ah, look who we have here.
We saw the flare and assumed the worst. What is wrong, Cadet Sandrax?
Majordomo, the new arrivals were wondering where you were, and I thought,
I see. There was a reason for our absence. An ancient rival, the Djaradin, have stirred to violence once again. Dragonheart Outpost has already fallen.
I have been expecting you.
Well then, Dready Dude, what do you say? Do you fancy a fight alongside your new dragon acquaintances? I assure you there is no quicker way to earn their trust.
Learn from the past. Look.
Sounds good to me.
We call the strong to protect the weak.
Queen Alexstrasza is eager to meet you, but the Djaradin awakening and attacking so suddenly has interrupted our plans. As Majordomo, I will ensure you receive your audience with Alexstrasza as soon as possible. That is a curious question. Can a person only be a single thing? I have not found that to be true. In fact, I have found it far more likely for one to be many things simultaneously. You, I can tell, are far more than just a Tauren or just a druid, and I am more than just a dragon. Well, I am still a drake technically. But you see me now in my chosen visage, a Volpira, and I hope that in time you will see the rest of me as well. I am far more than just an anything. As Majordomo, I am trusted by Queen Alexstrasza to oversee much of the day-to-day operations of our Dragonflight. I see her orders are carried out swiftly and appropriately. I respond to distress signals like the one that Cadet Sandrax errantly sent out just now. As a more direct answer to your question, I serve my queen, my flight, our visitors. Wherever I am needed, I go, for life.
Your rival is not always your enemy.
I wish we'd come for more pleasant introductions, but we can't all be Chronomo, can we? I am Solistra, Majordomo to Alexstrasza the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. Queen Alexstrasza asked me to convey her kindest regards and escort you to her at the Life Pools, but I'm afraid I must ask your assistance before we go to meet her. Our ancient rivals, the Djaradin, have awoken from their slumber under the earth and have already assaulted a nearby outpost.
Lifebinder be with you. I will await
How
you.
can I help?
Cadet Sandrax, Escort the adventurer to Commander Lethanak outside Dragonheart Outpost. Assist with the evacuation of the whelplings and wounded.
Yes, Major Domo.
Wrathion and I will take to the skies and keep the Djaradin contained inside Scalecracker Keep.
Do hurry along, champion. After all, we wouldn't want the battle to be over before you even arrive.
Engage only when the whelplings and wounded are secure. The rest of the visitors must remain here until it is safe to leave the embassy.
Oh, I'm gonna miss all the fun. There's plenty to study here before we move on, Toddy.
We each have a duty before us. By wing or by talon, see it done.
Oh, do you need my help?
Djaradin have awoken? This is not good, Dreddy dude.
It was nice to meet you.